Good morning, Facebook friends. I have said before that my Facebook Live morning shares are spontaneous. And just so you know how spontaneous they are, this morning I typed going live in 3 minutes. What am I going to speak about? The power of play typed off my fingers. So I think they're not only spontaneous, I sometimes believe they are guided by inspiration, as I had no idea what I was going to be speaking about this morning. And the power of play speaks very dearly to my heart. I think that, no, I don't even think, I know that play is vital and critical part of making life fun and fulfilling. Play is what brings the joy into life. Well, partially what brings the joy into life. Being present brings joy into life, but play takes it to a whole nother level. And on Friday night, I had some ladies in my home and we were kind of playing. We were listening to music, doing a little moving, and one of the ladies said, there's something about music. Music makes you feel so uplifted. Music speaks to your soul. And someone else said, I heard somebody say that as long as there is music, there can be no war. And I thought, wow, that's really true. And it's true of play. As long as there is play, there can be no war. A group of children will be playing, and it's only when somebody stops playing and gets a little possessive or whatever, and I want that toy, that there can be a little bit of war. But if left alone, children will work their way through that very quickly, and they're all back to playing together, one another. And even my hair today said play. Maybe it's a bit reminiscent of, the 70s disco days. And then I thought, oh, I'll put on sparkly earrings, because that's just that whole 70s sparkle flash. Huzzah! And that's a sense of playfulness in itself. I know many adults will say, play? Oh, I don't know how to play. I stopped playing when I was 6 years old. And sadly, that's true. Many of us do stop playing. Hi, Carrie. It's so good to see you this morning. Oh, thank you. She says, I have beautiful energy and positive energy. That's good news. That's the way I want to be. That's what I want to bring into the world. Positive energy, beautiful energy, high vibrational energy. And today it's the energy of play, playfulness. I want to encourage you to just skip. Literally, I was at a retreat once and we had a little break and I decided to go outside and I just found myself skipping along the sidewalk. And little did I know, when I got back inside, the facilitator said, oh my God, you just made our day. We're all standing here at the window watching you skipping along, looking so happy. And so I not only uplifted my own spirit with that playful skip, I uplifted their spirit as well. And so many people would be afraid to skip because what would people think? It would be so embarrassing. They might think I'm crazy or foolish or, yeah. And what if they think you're crazy or foolish or playful? Chances are it's going to make them smile and lift their day. And it's certainly going to make you feel better. What else can you do to play? Put on music and dance. Be a little teasing, but in a fun and gentle way. Some people think sarcasm is teasing and playful and fun, and not everyone can take that sarcasm graciously or how it's intended. So when I say be playful and a bit teasing, be gentle with that. Hello, Chantel. Oh my goodness, it's so wonderful to see you this morning. Haven't talked to you in a very long time. Playfulness. Allow the child's spirit freedom to be fully expressed, said Carrie. Well said, Carrie. Absolutely. That is what play is that childlike spirit. I believe there's a very distinct difference between the word childlike and childish. And childlike is how we want to be. innocent, free. Who cares what people think? I'm going to sing and I'm going to hum when I'm in the elevator, even if there are other people there. I'm going to smile at people. I am going to do a little doop 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 doo before I open the door for someone because it's going to make them laugh and it's going to make me feel good. How do you bring more play into your life? Just ask the question. Don't search, just ask the question. How do I bring more play into my life? If you're saying it to yourself, Spirit will speak to you. I honestly believe I was reading a book called The Way of Play. What a beautiful, beautiful book. And in this book, they plant the idea that play is really the way to reach the highest spiritual plane. That great spirit, God, the source of all that is, divine, whatever names you use, actually has a playful spirit. And in that playfulness, we remove the separation. We hold ourselves separate from that source of all that is. But when we're in play, we are that source of all that is. We stop being a separate entity. We stop listening to the ego. We are just in true spirit. We are in childlike spirit. So spirituality, I believe, is based in playfulness. So have a beautiful, playful day. Find ways and feel free to type some ideas at the bottom of this so that when people are looking at this later in the day, they have some ideas about how to be playful of spirit. And I was saying, ask yourself, listen for the answer from Spirit. And if you're not getting any, ask somebody else. How do you bring more play into your life? If nothing else, you could inspire some very interesting conversations and maybe get some great ideas. So have a beautiful, playful day, people. Mwah! Love you, and thank you for joining me, ladies.